Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, you know how unpredictable the NFL can be, and right now, there's a buzz in the NFC East that has every Giants fan on edge. Rumors are swirling that the Minnesota Vikings, currently sitting at a 3-3 record, are engaged in serious negotiations that could shake up the entire division. And at the heart of this potential shakeup is the Vikings' interest in trading their veteran center, Ryan Kelly, to the Giants. This isn't just a minor move, folks. We're talking about a player with a proven track record, a guy who could be a cornerstone for the Giants' offensive line, especially after a season where they've struggled with interior protection. So let's break down what's happening. Ryan Kelly, who's 32 years old and a seasoned pro, has been a key part of the Vikings' line. He's a pro bowler, well-respected for his ability to protect the quarterback and open holes in the run game. In 2025, Kelly was rated highly by PFF, with an 89.7 grade in pass blocking, meaning he allowed only 1.5 sacks and had a pressure rate of just 1.2%. That's elite-level stuff, especially when you consider his impact on the run game, where he posted an 87.9 PFF run-blocking grade, placing him in the top 3 at his position. His overall win rate in blocks is 76%, which tells you how consistent he's been throughout his career. Now, it's worth noting that Kelly's career has been marked by durability and leadership, having earned 8 Pro Bowls over his career, and he's known for his gritty, tough style of play. However, last season, an ankle injury limited his snaps in Week 3, raising questions about his health and longevity. Still, the Vikings seem willing to part ways, especially as they're focused on extending contracts for their star wide receiver Justin Jefferson, which is a priority for their future. They're also capping their cap space, freeing up nearly $10 million with this move, which they hope to reinvest in their roster. But that's where it gets interesting for the Giants. The team has been trying to stabilize their interior offensive line, which has been a weak point this season. They're allowing an average of 2.5 sacks per game, which is high, and that's directly impacting Daniel Jones. Reducing sacks is crucial, not just for his health but for the team's offensive efficiency. If they can bring in someone like Kelly, who's proven to be a stabilizer in the trenches, it could be a game changer. Imagine Kelly lining up alongside the current Giants interior linemen, creating a formidable wall that can both protect Jones and open lanes for Saquon Barkley. The impact on the run game would be immediate, raising rushing yards from around 102 per game to potentially over 130. That's a significant boost, and it would open up the play-action game, giving Jones more time and space to operate. And let's not forget about the overall team efficiency. If the Giants can cut down on sacks from 2.5 to under 2 per game, that's a massive step forward. It allows Jones to be more confident, more aggressive, and it keeps the offense on the field longer. Plus, with better protection, they can improve their red zone efficiency, which currently sits around plus 16%. That's a key factor in close games, and with Kelly's experience and leadership, the Giants could see a real uptick in their scoring chances when it matters most. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The NFC is wide open, and the Giants, with their talented defense, are looking to capitalize on this window. If Kelly joins, he could act as a pivotal piece, a true anchor in the interior. Think of him as a modern-day Allen Krutz, but for the New York Giants. His presence would bring stability and a veteran voice to an offensive line that has needed both for some time. Stability in the trenches often translates directly into success on the field, especially in playoff football, where every yard and every sack counts. The Giants' Super Bowl odds, currently at plus 15-0, could see a substantial shift if they strengthen their interior line with a player of Kelly's caliber. Moving closer to plus 6, 500 makes them more competitive, more dangerous in the NFC. The NFC is competitive, sure, but with a resilient line and a healthy Daniel Jones, the Giants could be more than just a playoff team. They could be serious contenders. Remember, this isn't just about filling a gap. It's about creating a foundation for a potential deep playoff run, maybe even a Super Bowl appearance. Of course, the Vikings are cautious. They're not just giving Kelly away. They're weighing their options carefully, especially since they're prioritizing extensions for Jefferson and trying to balance their cap. This deal, if it happens, would be similar to a Jason Kelce trade, an internal stabilizer, a proven veteran who can anchor the line and lead by example. For the Giants, acquiring Kelly could be the missing piece, the veteran leader who can help elevate the entire line's performance, reduce sacks, and give Jones the protection he needs to thrive. Looking at the bigger picture, this move could be a turning point for the Giants' season. It's about resilience, experience, and winning mentality. Kelly's presence could help forge a more resilient offensive line, one capable of handling the pressure in the NFC's trench wars. It's reminiscent of some of the great offensive lines in NFL history, lines that were built around a core of experienced, tough players who could impose their will on opponents. For the Giants, Kelly could be that pillar, that stabilizer, that leader on and off the field. And you know, when we talk about the Giants and their future, it's always about building that championship culture. Bringing in someone like Kelly isn't just about the immediate season. It's about setting a tone, establishing a standard that the entire team can rally around. If they succeed in this negotiation, it could energize the entire roster, boost morale, and give them the confidence to take on the NFC's best teams. So what does this mean for fans? Well, it means hope. It means that the Giants are actively shaping their destiny, making strategic moves to become more competitive. It's about improving the interior line, reducing sacks, and ultimately giving Daniel Jones more opportunity to shine. And if they do this successfully, it could be the catalyst that pushes them back into Super Bowl contention, a real shot at finally bringing home that elusive Lombardi trophy. Now, I want to emphasize that this is still a developing story. Nothing is set in stone yet. The negotiations are ongoing and there are hurdles to clear, but the potential is enormous. Imagine a Giants team with Kelly anchoring the line, working seamlessly with their current blockers, creating a fortress in the trenches. That kind of stability could be the difference in close games, the difference in playoff battles, and the difference in the ultimate chase for NFL supremacy. And you, the fans, are the heartbeat of this team. Your passion, your voice, your support, everything matters in moments like these. The NFL is a league of moments, of shifts, of surprises, and right now, the Giants are on the verge of something exciting. Whether this move materializes or not, it's clear that the team is looking to make bold decisions, to position themselves as serious contenders once again. So stay tuned, because this story isn't over. The coming days will be critical, and we'll be here to bring you all the latest updates, analysis, and insights. Remember, the NFL is a game of inches, and sometimes a single move like acquiring Ryan Kelly can be the inch that changes everything. The Giants are aiming high, and with the right pieces, they could be on the path to reclaiming their glory days and making a deep run in the playoffs. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Kelly is the missing piece for the Giants' offensive line? How do you see him fitting into the team's overall strategy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. Remember, this is a community, and your voice is vital in shaping the conversation around our beloved team. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and more coverage of everything happening in the NFC East and beyond. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's continue supporting the Giants in their quest for greatness. Thanks for watching, and as always, let's go Giants.